Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of May 31st, 2022. We hope that everyone had a happy Memorial Day, that everyone was able to enjoy themselves and give some remembrance to those who came before us. Getting into the freight market. So, we definitely saw a decreased amount of spot activity coming off that week of road check. Week of road check, everything tightened on up. Those owner operators parked their trucks and they weren't leaving on out. Well, during the Memorial Day holiday, usually you see that same activity, plus you see the larger carriers park their trucks and not go on out. But you know what? We saw the opposite. Anecdotally and by the numbers, we saw the amount of spot loads decrease, the amount of spot trucks increase. We talked to owner operators. Owner operators were on the road wondering where the freight was. They had sat out enough days the week before on road check, and they absolutely were looking for those loads that were going to pay them some strong money, so that was going to enable them to catch up on that lost revenue. Well, that didn't happen. So another week goes on by where owner operators and smaller fleets see huge fuel costs, $5.57 per gallon, going up against limited amount of revenue compared to where they were at the beginning of the year. Is this going to end soon? Well, our indications right now are no, not really. One of the things that we see is in the near term future that we're seeing bookings from Asia really dropping. We're actually seeing bookings from all places really dropping, as inventory control is really going to be the theme that you're going to hear about for the next few months. So what are we looking at to make those inferences? What data are we looking at? Well, we're taking a really close look at the sonar data, the IOTI. That's down to 147. Typically, we've seen that closer to 200. We know that when that surpasses 200, that we've got a lot of freight coming our way. That freight is dropped off a lot. Those are for the future orders that are being made. Those are being placed with container vessels. So we are seeing our future freight demand drop off, even though right now if you look at the amount of freight that's clearing customs, that's really strong. We're actually doing very well. So for the short term, yeah, we have some freight volumes that are going to be here, but that long-term import picture is starting to get pretty cloudy out there. That's all we have for this week. Stay tuned next week as we get back to our regular weekly schedule, not this 4-week thing. We hope that everyone enjoys their only 4 days of work this week. Please do. You don't get these every single week. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.